Hey everyone, Money Flip here. Going over a watch for Thursday, March the 17th. So today we had the FOMC. Uh, Pretty much nothing to say. Just going to reduce a couple of the projected rate hikes. So with that said, let me just jump right into what charts that we have. One thing I've been talking about for a while is SPY filling this gap right here. I talked about this in the weekly watch that I always do every Sunday night. So as you can see, SPY touched it, filled that gap on the button. Okay, so now the gap is filled. Still got a little bit of resistance coming in here at this fib at the 205. Okay, all of this um, resistance right here. So I look for spot to maybe push a little bit more on up to this fib, maybe touch the 205 and then start to head back down. We've got divergence starting to form right here on the MACD. All of your positive momentum has started to slow down according to the indicators. So I'm really watching for SPY to maybe pull on back. It's been on a beautiful run since right here. I mean, I don't think anybody expected that, but it did it. So now maybe it's time for it to cool off a bit. Who knows? But only the market will tell. But I will say, um, reiterate, spot filled the gap right here. So I'm looking for it to maybe push on up to 205. We closed at 203.34. Maybe see if it tests this fib level right here, the 786. If that may touch 205 and then start to cool off a bit. Okay, so that's SPY. The next one is Amazon. So going into today, we talked about all week long, really 570, getting over the 575 to push to 580. It just can't get over this. But I want to show you something. Okay, I'm gonna take this back to say 5 minute extended hours. So Amazon closed at 574.27, but some news came out about its cloud and them using Google or something like that. But you can check the news out. But anyway, Amazon came down here and touched at 530, 562. Bounced back on up. I guess the current price is 569.40. So for me, we're going back to level that we had a couple of days ago, was over and under 570. If it can get over the 570 and regain 575, I still like Amazon. But right now, Amazon just, if you go back to the daily, it was just sitting there. Just this little sideways action. And if the market pulls, Amazon's going to pull with it. So, main thing going in tomorrow is two things. Watch the market and watch that 570. I prefer 575. I really like to see it back over 575 to give it a chance of, breaking over this 50% retracement line right here. So that's my take on Amazon. But if we break this down to, say, the 39-minute, that doesn't look too good. Let me take it to a 78. I mean, you still got the divergence going right there. So I'm not too happy with Amazon right now. That news still might shake it a little bit more. So anyway, definitely has to stay over 570, but I really want to see Amazon get over to 575. Next is Mondelez. This one looks like a great short. Okay, even though I'm on a 78-minute, see how it has that support level right there. Let me take this back. Alright, here's the deal. Look at your MACDs. The positive momentum has steadily declined. It can't get out of this region, so here's what I'm looking for. If Mondelez breaks pretty much 41.28, I'd like to see it come on down here to 41. But I'm watching that 49 EMA. If Mondelez breaks that 49 EMA, let's just say 41.25, then I'm going to be looking for this one to come on down and probably test the 40 level. You break that key 40 level, you're going to cross the ATR stop, trailing stop right there. And I mean, it's got a lot of ways that it can go. This one bounced after earnings with the market. but then just kind of went sideways right here and couldn't get over that 200 moving average. So this is why I'm really watching that 41.25 level. I'll go ahead and set my alert on this one. At it below 41.25. Okay, to get my attention, I'm looking for this one on the short side. And that's Mondelez. One of the oil stocks, as some people like to call them. You know, make that where you can see it a little bit better. Two things. So see this move right here after earnings, okay? It got into an overbought position. It has worked off that overbought, come back down almost to the zero line. It feels like it was wanting to curl. You had like, a little flag pattern right here, if you want to call it that, where it rose up, went sideways, and then it broke out of this resistance again right here. So I mean, it doesn't really have anything above it. It is an energy oil stock. You don't really have any resistance there until you get to the 200, and oil is just popping right now. So the only other thing I can do right here, this is where I like to bring in the fibs. I'm going to use this swing high, and this is rough, okay? So you got over the 38%. Funny, look at this. See this 50%? It's pretty much right there at that, little resistance level right there. So I'm looking for this, to push on to about 22 for the next target. So this is SM Energy Company. I like this one as a long trade idea. Cross the ATR stop, pushed up, consolidated, pushed again. So and the MACD has worked off the overbought, okay, and you've got positive momentum, okay. So that's SM as a long. Next target 22. Next one is MCD, McDonald's. McDonald's is about to touch an all-time high again, okay? So this is why I like this one. Now, you've got positive momentum. You could say, well, it's a little bit overbought right here, and it may need to work off its overbought condition a little bit, but you've also got your longer-term MACD still pushing higher, and this one's been, higher highs. I guess those are higher highs right there. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, some like 8 days. You got an ATR cross right there, and it's still pushing. So keep this one on your radar. I'm not saying this might be a play tomorrow, but it may need to pull back just a little bit to try to work out some of this overbought, and then let it push higher. But right now, that touching this all-time high looks like a magnet to me. So long idea on McDonald's. Next is Starbucks. Starbucks, basically over 60, you got my attention. Okay, couldn't get over this level for a while. That was sort of a little fake out drop, and it's just been hovering there. It's been holding at 200. So let me set my alert, and I do this on purpose. I could do it before I record these, but I like you guys to see exactly what I'm looking at. Should have just typed that. And there we go. So I got my alert set. It gets over 60. That's going to get my attention to watch this one long. Okay. You got a squeeze that has fired to the long side. You are oversold right here. Started to push up. Okay. Still has plenty of room to go. So that's why I like Starbucks long. Many of you will be surprised at me for bringing up this one because you know I hate Apple. Let me get these old lines off of here. Alright, so you cross your ATR. You had all this consolidation area right here. Pretty much what? 92.50. Yeah, about $5-6 of consolidation. But here's what got me It crossed the ATR trailing stop after being in that little downtrend there. Got above the 49 EMA, came back. Okay, so it was a little bit overbought right there. Pulled back down, and now it's pushing back up. Okay, Apple, I'm looking for Apple to come on back up to about the 109 area. I'm gonna fib this one from here. There's my lowest. Call it right there. Yeah, see that? 50% retracement on the money. Okay, this is where your fib work comes in. So I really like that. I could also draw it from there. That's a little bit off, but same thing. Still got. Yeah, I don't like that one. So anyway, that's Apple. Next target for me. So we're at a little bit of resistance right here at this 50%. The next would be the 618. I'm looking at Apple to push the 109.40 area. Okay, so that's a long idea on Apple. If it bangs its head, I'm going to look for Apple to come try to fill this gap right here. So the gap up on Tuesday, if it can't get above this and the market pulls, I'm looking for Apple to come on back down to about 103. Okay, so target 109.40 or come on back down, fill the gap 103. But MACD is pushing up, got some positive mojo going, so that's Apple. And last but not least, PBYI. Yeah, PBYI. This one broke the ATR trailing stop yesterday. Okay, continued on down today. No participation with the market. So I'm looking for this one at 39.06. I'm actually looking for this one to continue with its weakness, okay, because the squeeze is fired short. If I blow that up, actually it doesn't show it, but it looks like it's about to fire short. And you got all this negative divergence right here. So PBYI, I don't know what news made it do that, but like I said, it crossed that ATR trailing stop, negative momentum, squeeze is firing. So PBYI, short idea. All right, that's all I have. I'll see you guys in chat. Hit me up on Twitter if you have any questions. Okay, good luck, happy trading, peace.